Welcome back to some more Bazaar. We're gonna be doing some more Dooley today, of course. It's like my fourth attempt at recording this. It's just been kicking me in the teeth today. It's been brutal, but hopefully this one it'll be a little kinder. Um, and the other ones weren't even like interesting ones that I got upload anyway. They were just unplayably bad. Like they're like 4 wins, like 3 wins. And they weren't even like bad builds. It just decided I was not allowed to win. Weak point detector is not really what I'm looking for, but the main reason I picked this is because lighter plus final flame at least probably carries us on the first day, and the other two didn't really have anything worth going for me. I have heard that the kimono, like silk now, is pretty decent, so it would be nice to try that out at some point as well. When I did get the new board, I got it on stream a couple nights ago. I'm quite liking it. I got like my whole green theme going on. We got green Dooley, got the green bank, green staff, the green rug. I think it looks pretty nice. I really wish I could hear the music on this though. I really like the music for this board, but it only plays during PvP, and they now transport you to other people's boards, so you only hear other people's music, which is kind of a pain. Okay, well we got the lighter, so we're off to a pretty reasonable start. Can't use tiny furry monster. We'll look in weapons. Not very good weapons. I'm gonna reroll hoping for rocket launcher, which we got. Very nice.
Make me proud.
So this is 3 seconds. This is 7 for 3. Okay, so this is technically better. It's still nice to have the extra little bit of burn though.
Come on then, let's get this over with.
Do I want any of these? Not really. We're just gonna skip. Well, I should have picked up Cupra just to have a friend in case it gives me furry monster hour one of day 2. So that was a mistake. I definitely should have grabbed it there.
If you insist.
So we're against Langjean, Obsidian Piranha, and Fang. I do think we win this. Unless it crits. I don't think they have crit though. That one does. They don't have any scaling for it, so I think we should be fine. And so far it's looking like a burn build. But then again, so was my last attempt, but it decided I wasn't allowed to have Ignition Core. Well, that's okay. It'd be nice. I haven't done like a pure burn build in quite a while, so it'd be nice to try it out. We'll go to medium just because I really need to grab a friend so that I have one. Just in case. Broad skills. Oh, those are what I'm looking for. I'm going to take left eye because it's usable and everything. Oh, there we go. Good thing I grabbed it.
9 years.
So now we got our extra little bit of XP, so we're guaranteed, assuming I win this fight, we're guaranteed to get our core before the fight, which is very, very important on Dooley. Dave's probably not going to be doing too much because his only source of charging is the lighter, which is not fantastic. But I think we do plenty of burns, so this guy should be pretty trivial. Oh, we've toasted him. Rust is pretty nice. You can use that to get like bootleg rigged later potentially, so never a bad one to have. Is there any weapons we'd even want? I don't think so. So we're just gonna grab gold for now. Small items could be nice because they can charge Dave. Of any of these, like Uzi would be fine. We'll grab battery because it's used in a ton of builds, though. We won't refresh. I don't think it's worth it. Let's see if it screwed me. Nope, we got ignition. So we'll grab our ignition core. Do I put a far right or do I put? I think we put rocket launcher far right still. Because the core doesn't quite scale enough for what I need at this point, and rockets are extremely strong still. Okay, so he's doing like a scaly build to get his kukri going, which is... I mean, it is pretty scary, because Gonjo next to stuff that double scales is quite strong, but I think we kill him before it pops off too much. Yep, there we go. Definitely gets pretty scary pretty quick, though. That was already up to 90, 120, which is pretty crazy for day 2. Grab a haste item because there's fewer of them now, so there's only a few bad options there. We'll go for Mountain Pass. Always need more XP. Got Aetheryte, which is nice, because I don't know if this could beat Hooligan. It might. It'd be pretty sketchy, though. I don't know if I would go for it. Instead, we'll just approach this lady and hopefully get rigged. She did crit us at 4%. It happens, I guess. Hopefully get rigged. The rest of it doesn't matter too much to me. Of course, it's probably best for the extra gold, though. This one's nice to transmute, assuming I ever do it. I always forget. But maybe I will at some point. Guess we'll just put that in for the extra haste. Upgrade bronze. I guess we'll upgrade the battery. It's probably the most useful jump in power from bronze to silver. Check mediums. There's a couple good ones. Those are not it. We got a ton of gold though, so I will refresh. We'll grab a Dave.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
And then we will grab some extra HP. It's worth like a whole level of HP at this level. At this level, that just sounds awkward to say, but might save us here. So it looks like we're doing like a full burn build for now. I don't know what we'll pivot to in the end game. I think even just, oh, of course he's got rigged. I think even just going all in on an ignition core could be pretty solid. Yeah, see, this is the music for this board. It'd be nice to hear it more often. But unfortunately, we hopefully they change it in the future. Yeah, they have a ton of shield though. I don't know if we can compete here. Early robe is crazy. Well, maybe. Yep. They got us. Rigged plus early robe plus steam ladle plus... This is crazy day 3. Everybody gets rigged. Everybody gets rigged. I don't know if there's like some exploit I don't know about to get it, but it does feel like tons of my opponents have that lately. It's probably just like confirmation bias type stuff though. We'll take the Firefly. It is useful in a lot of builds. Railgun is fun, but I'm skipping it for now. I want to try out a burn build. Metronome is very nice with Firefly, so we can do something like this. And then put all of this off to the left here. We can put GPU in as well. Make the Firefly go as much as possible, which is going to trigger the core as much as possible to scale it. So I think that could be reasonable. And it also triggers the Micro Dave. He is still pretty scary. Can I fight him? I think we do enough burn, we should be okay. This is a risky pick, though. It's a risky pick, I will admit. Oh, please. Okay, we got there. The crit almost ruined my life. Although I would have lived even if he... As long as he didn't crit there, I would have lived. Unless it... I don't know if the skill goes first or second. It could have got me there. It could have got me. I need to refresh this because none of these are usable for this build. None of these are great either, but we'll take the burn one. It's quite a bit of burn across my whole build, so not terrible. We'll definitely take Aiden over the GPU though. He goes off a lot quicker, and we'll take the Wasp just in case we have to go bugs later. There's Mandala, so now we can get rid of our scrap and see what we get. Bomb Squad, that's actually quite a nice one. So we could get rid of Lighter, or Rocket Launcher, or Micro Dave. I think Rocket Launcher for now, and we just put Bomb Squad between these two. And then probably Battery, because we already have like infinite haste on the core thanks to this. So we'll go with this setup. Pretty nice setup so far. So this is a Lifesteal Katana with a little bit of haste. This is pretty freaky. I don't have much in terms of like defenses or slows, which can make this a little tricky to beat. We do a lot of burn, but they heal for a lot. Luckily, they don't have any damage scaling, or I think they would have killed us. I've been seeing a ton of these like Lifesteal Katana builds lately. They tear me up early, but got an okay setup going here. I would love Blast Doors instead of like Micro Dave, but It's working. It's working. We'll take cinders, actually. It's not like the best pickup, but we don't have a ton of money, and kind of need it. So not really many weapons we want. We'll go here and grab tool in case we get drill. Calcinator is not going to do anything for me here. I think I just sell it so it doesn't take any of my cash. Because I don't have access to as much transformation as Max, so I wouldn't be able to take advantage of it.
Security.
Very nice.
Security.
It's doing 90 burn. It's going pretty nuts. Main thing I need is definitely some either defenses or some way to interfere with my opponents. Some squares we could look. There's a couple good squares we could get. Another Dave upgrade. I'll take it. I don't think he's good, but I'll take it. We'll have to check next fight we get into how much he's actually doing. Probably should have saved that, but eh. Eh. Upgrade on him's nice, just a little bit extra burn. I will take Omega Ray, actually. I think it's better here than this. We can put it down there. I have a little bit of extra burn, and we also have some scaling on the other end of the board, which is nice. I could put it next to the core, and then the core scales itself a bit more. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. I'll have to test it out. It's like a rocket launcher, sunlight spear ignition core. That's weird. I don't love sunlight spear on Dooley. I don't think it's very good, but it could be, I guess. Yeah, that felt worse. Didn't love it, but we'll check the stats. We'll check the stats. Eh. I mean, Dave did quite a bit that time, so I guess it's fine. Everybody's contributing a bit. There aren't any toys that would work with this build, I don't think, so we'll just go for the XP. Suds does have Rivet Gun, which is something. It can potentially make some interesting stuff happen. Don't know what. I guess I could do like Micro Dave on the right with Rivet Gun back to the core. Would be interesting.
Defeat is part of war. A soldier accepts it with dignity.
Oh, we got the dishwasher. Not really usable right now. Definitely an item that's going to get reworked before Jewel's release. We'll upgrade our Nation Core. It increases the scaling on it, which is quite nice. Any friends that we would want here? No, so we're just going to take 5 gold and move on. Like, there's friends that wouldn't hurt, namely like a Dave upgrade or a Firefly, but it's not good enough to justify giving up 5 gold, I don't think. So Toxic Friendship would be nice here, and then the Salamander Pup is like the next best upgrade. The rest doesn't matter too much for us right now. Just get rid of Crook. I don't want it taking up space in my inventory. We'll look at JJ because there's a ton of money. So let's look through. Nothing I'm looking for there. I'm mainly looking for like solar farm would be really nice with my current setup. But there's blast doors. But no, I think I'm gonna take coolant. Coolant is quite good. Potentially do something interesting with it. Just get rid of weak point detector. I just had it way too long. And it's never going to get used, so. For now, we're sticking with what we got. We definitely need to get something a little extra, though. We need something a little more. A drill would be nice. Thermal lance plus, yeah, thermal lance would be nice with, like, this setup here. What do we got? So we have thermal, or a ignition core. Similar thing to what I got going on, but they also have drill, so they're doing like a lot of flat damage, which just wipes me out. My start's a little... I think I might just like... I think I like battery better than what we've had going on here. We will look at, of course, take burn skills. I'm going to look for Searing Flame mainly. Nope. We'll take Hotspot since it enables drill, in case we find it. There's Solar Farm. That is one of the ones I was potentially looking for. So we'll pop out these two and then grab ourselves a Solar Farm. So now we can do something like this. Potentially, I don't know if we need metronome anymore. I could take it out for that. We want this kind of setup. I think that's fine. Okay, we'll try this. We'll try this. Dave upgrade again. Was that even? It just 2 burn? Meh. Check the haste items. There could be something interesting. Can't really justify running that. The railgun's very fun, but not with what we got going on. We'll go for Thug in case I get bonk. Alright, we'll see how this setup goes. So now we have scaling on our Firefly. We've also got Omega Ray, we've also got extra scaling on our core. That works pretty well considering we were bonked. So fairly pleased with what we've got there. Bomb Squad can definitely be replaced at this point, though. It baited me. I got baited. That's fine. Zarkon for the extra XP to get another level before next fight. We need a friend. We'll just go for loot in case we get feather. Never feather. That's okay. Weapons. So we could look for drill. Could go for marks. I think we really got to look for drill here. Yep, perfect. Really enables this build quite a lot. Something like that. Now we don't have a fast start anymore. So I think I'd have to take out Omega Ray and put in... I guess just lighter is probably fine. Or I could put in like... Aiden, something like this. Let me get this to start quicker. So this charges 2 seconds per thing. If I put this in, it goes off at 3, which puts that up to 5. Okay. Well, I'll try it. I don't know about this one, but I'll try it. So once this goes, it should be quite strong, but getting it to go is the main concern here. So, yeah, lemonade stand with Kias. So he's got a lot of burn. We don't have like any defenses right now still. We really need to get that from an enchant. Yeah, we got a very slow start, but looks like it's, yeah, once it's going, it's good. Very nice. So much burn from the core. Okay, is there a way we could make this any better? It might potentially work better without drill, which would be interesting. We could probably dump the GPU, probably dump the wasp. I think we're just sticking with the burn setup at this point. We'll look for tools because we could get some.
Last time I ever went cheap on tools.
Soldering gun's interesting as well. So what if we do? We don't need tools, right? Oh, that's a tool, actually. Yeah. So what if we pop you out? Take the soldering gun.
Cleaned up real nice.
There we go. Okay, so now we got this set up. And then we need something for faster start. So maybe like battery. And then what? Maybe coolant. So we could do an Aiden. Bomb Squad's not going to fit. Maybe just Omega Ray like that. It's an interesting one. I haven't tried something like this before, but it could be fun. I don't really have the money for larges, so... Pass for now. We'll check Vortex. This should start up pretty quick. Everything will be hasted, and then we'll have quite a bit of scaling here. Okay, that seemed really good. That seemed much better than the drill variant, actually, so I think we'll stick with that. Yeah, that was 400. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. And this can crit, which would give me even more, I want haste. I'm going to random enchant on the core, because there's a lot of good scaling. It scales really high. I'll take a shiny core. Seems pretty good. I don't really want any of these. I don't think Dave makes it at this point. I think we just take the HP because we still don't have any defenses, unfortunately. I could really use some, but we have yet to find any. That's okay. I will look because we could get like a better. I mean, Aiden's fine. We might pop him in. Like a better solar farm would be nice. Better firefly. There's a few in there. So some scaling from Searing Flame would be very strong here. We mainly just need defense or some sort of way to interact with the enemy board. But we'll see. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we won that. Excuse me. I guess we'll see. I think we're at 6 wins. I wasn't paying that much attention because I didn't think it would be relevant. Did we lose that? I guess? I guess we lost. I don't know. Sure.
All things in moderation.
So with my second enchant, I'm going to try to get something on you that'll keep me alive, but it's a very glass cannon burn build. It's working fairly well, though. Very, very fast. It just puts it out a billion burn, like, instantly. It's very fun. Yeah, look at that. 600 burn. We'll take this because we're looking for... Searing Flame or Machine Learning are both pretty good. I think we take Searing Flame because it goes across the whole board and because we're going to get a free upgrade pretty soon. I don't know anything else to upgrade anyway. Go for smalls. Bomb Squad is pretty reasonable to pick up, although I don't have anywhere to put them. I think we pass for now. Kind of like what we got here. Mainly we're looking for like enchants or something. Something.
Are you sure? Have you noticed?
What do we got? Fort. Fort plus bees. We don't have any weapons. So there's a chance. Fort plus bees is pretty freaky though, just because of the amount of damage that they put out. Please don't one-shot me. Okay, they one-shot me. Ugh. I have such a cool build, I just keep running into nonsense. Alright. If I had a little bit more health, we would have won there, but sadly not. We'll look in Pearl Stick Site. Could be something fun. Nothing I want there. Nothing really usable there. Belt's fun, but no. Nope. I think we have to stop after this one. And we are giving up right here. We'll just take the shiny belt standard to maybe transmute. Some friend cash. Alright. I'm just gonna take the money or the health. We really need extra health here because we have like no defenses. And I think that's the main weakness right now. So stacking HP is one way around it, since we're not really getting much else. I don't even know what else Dooley. It's mostly skills, honestly. Once we're going, we output a ton, but. Always a but. Ice pick. Not gonna help us out. But we just needed the XP there. Okay, extra haste. I don't think that does anything for it. Oh, well, I could put it on the soldering gun. And then at least, it'll double trigger the firefly. Or it will trigger the firefly from the other side, is what I mean. We can go for our transmute here. Might get something cool. Might get garbage. Oozy. Could be good. So we could do like shiny Uzi next to the drill, but we don't have a good way to scale the drill right now. Alright, we got just a bunch of weapons and port. Interesting. Oh, and they got rigged, of course. Always rigged. Always rigged. I mean, that was not a very fast build, but That's alright. We got there. I'll take it. So we got 7, which is pretty much my goal whenever I play. So, very nice. And now we will, of course, take the core upgrade to make it even stronger. I'd love to get, like, the when you burn shield skill if I could. I'm gonna reroll it again. I think I do. Interesting. That is interesting. We could use it instead of this guy. I could do something like that. It's kind of I could see this now maybe. Because this should put out enough haste for like the whole board. Pretty similarly to what the solar farm was doing. I don't know if it's quite as good. We'll try it on Volcus Enforcer again. I could also probably ditch the Omega Ray at this point. It's not really doing too much compared to everything else. Okay, it's not as good as solar farm for sure. Okay, definitely switching back to what we had. I do think Omega Ray is it's probably our worst item on the board right now. It's very minimally contributing, so we might swap that out. So what I could do is this instead. So then we have like some more raw damage. It's a slower start, I think, but we're not going to use Cryosphere because we don't have Shatter. Something like this, I think, could be reasonable. Also put it like that. I think that's fine because now the drill will trigger a little bit more. Nothing there. Shielding is extremely good. We'll put it on the Firefly because it's guaranteed to stay in our build at this point. I think it scales with the Searing Flame and it goes off a ton of times. So very nice to have. Well, there's Shatter. Those kind of suck though, and these also are not good. Okay. I guess we take double down. It doesn't do anything, but I'll take it, I guess.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on
She's a legend on Pelago. Right. Submarine with Shark Claws, Restore Submersible, and double. Okay, so they've got a very defensive build. We do have shielding now, so there is a chance that we could just outlast them. We've output like an absurd amount of burn. So. Yep, okay. Much better. That is working quite well. We've got extra damage from Power Drill to like help chip through like it does like a little bit of burst damage. Like 1,000, it's not bad, although we are doing literally 1,000 burn with the core. I don't know, maybe I still don't want drill in there. Hum. It's hard to say. Do we have any slows? Not really. The other option is something like this, but or like this. We'll try that one. Don't care too much about haste. Don't think we have any slows. Skip. Hello, Stormy. My kitty has come to visit. And now she's leaving again. Just came to check on me, I guess. Skipping. Going for skills, of course, because they're mostly what's going to make this build really work. 2 extra burn is essentially nothing. Crit chance on this, I mean, it's not bad. I think 40 damage on the drill is more significant, though. Alright, we'll test our Volcus testing grounds. Very nice. Okay, so the skill's a lot better now because we have Searing plus Solar Farm plus Metronome. And I do still like the battery on this for like the quicker start because we otherwise have a pretty slow setup. I think we're going to re-roll the Mantis again because I'm probably not going to use it. Oh, good. Cog. Everyone's favorite item, Cog. Oh, we'll take some loot. Nothing. Had to check. We'll go for a fight. We're just gonna XP max. Oh, this probably kills us. Actually, I don't know. It's a little... It'll be questionable. I mean, we'll get a couple... Yeah, we got like 1 gold out of it. This guy's pretty terrifying, especially for any like... Because Iceberg messes up a lot of Dooley builds. That's okay. I didn't pick him. Can't blame me for that one, at least. We know Frost Potion. Are we good with this setup? I think so.
Go ahead.
Now, the other main thing I could get rid of is Solar Farm. I don't know if it does a ton at this point. It does charge the bug a fair bit, and it gives everything else haste, which is pretty nice, but... Might be better off having, like, some coolants and stuff in instead. Okay, they did freeze my bug, which is extremely... They did it again. Okay, we got them, just barely. Oh, because it's like when you freeze a small item. Yeah. Icy Crow's Nest. Very strong item. We're getting close to the end. This build's hanging in there. I might pop out the solar farm. I think maybe this sort of setup might... Oh, get rid of extra. We're never using it. This sort of setup might be a little better.
Cast aside your destruments.
We lose the haste, like the border-wide haste, but we get, I mean, I'll take that in case of like slows or bonk or something along those lines. But we get like coolant, which is extremely strong. We get, I should have mend all it, that's okay. And we get, we still have a little bit of haste from this.
Remember, diamonds come in small.
We'll see. Actually, what does this give me that I don't have with Solar Farm? Nothing. Actually, nothing, I think. I think this is just better. Like, it would give me faster ignition core, but we already have, like, very fast ignition core, so... Seven freeze on my Firefly is pretty rough. There we go. Now we're... Once it gets going, we're... Would I even upgrade if there was anything to upgrade here? I guess the battery, maybe? Okay, that's very strong. I like Cryo Mastery with the shield there. I want to upgrade anything. It would be battery, but I think skills are just better to pick at this point. Conflagration is quite good, but I think we take the quick freeze. We don't need more burn. We have plenty. So I think it's just better to have a little bit more freeze to help with our startup. Because once we got the burn on them, we're pretty much set. Just looking for a solar farm upgrade. Nothing? That's okay. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. This build was pretty fun. Very burn heavy. I like the shiny ignition core is pretty crazy. Shielded cutlass. So we do have a little bit of freeze, which is nice. They're gonna do a lot of damage to us pretty quick. That's extremely irritating. Okay, there we go. Why did it go so fast suddenly? Okay, well. Good old one weapon Vanessa. Unga bunga, me put Cutlass on board. Unga bunga, me win. Get a ton of health too. That's pretty crazy. It's interesting, but we don't have any damage scaling on the drill, so I think we just do Artist.
And time is my paint.
Okay, it does double it with double down, but okay, that's pretty reasonable as well. Even more defenses are quite welcome. I don't know if it'll let us beat an Unga Bunga build, but hopefully. Nothing we're looking for in there. Guess we'll look here. There could be something. Probably not. Nope. That shield could be interesting. I could see it, but eh. Lord Arkin. At least he always has Unwavering, which is quite strong. The rest of his stuff, not so much. Especially since he no longer even has, like, with Thruster's placement. Can't trust his, can't trust him. Okay. I would love any form of damage scaling, but we still haven't found any. Thruster's not going to do much for us, most likely. Go to burn, of course. That's not going to do anything. Conflagration is okay, but we don't need more burn. We need more... Okay, well, none of that's going to do much for me, so we'll just take Searing Flames for a bit of extra scaling.
The smaller the portions, the finer the
There's Beetle. He's probably not making it in the build. Right, well, we're dropping it then. We'll definitely go for a temporary boost for an extra, like, 1000 HP, which could make all the difference. It's a pig. I'm a little nervous. I do like this build a lot, but I think it's not quite busted. We don't have enough, like, interaction with the enemy board for it to be the truly busted territory. So we have Spiky Shield, Soul Scarf, and Fort. This, okay, and he's got a ton of health. So there's a chance. It depends what we freeze here at the start. We did not freeze what we needed to. So now we have... Okay, yeah, we're just dead. No fun is allowed in this house. Still was a fun build. We just ran into some, as always, insane high rolls at the end there to just wipe me out, but fun build. Hope you all enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one.